Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for a preview of our Game of the Week, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen.
Yeah, welcome everybody here to the Superstand's Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show. This is Luke Queen. Tonight I am at Waverly High School where West Franklin has traveled on the road down here to Waverly to take on the Lady Bulldogs here in a Flint Hills League matchup. Lady Falcons coming in 2-10 overall on the season. They are 2-7 in the Flint Hills League. Last week they were down at the Flint Hills League tournament a couple weeks ago, and have coming off a 1-1 in their last couple ball games. They defeated Central Heights back on the 19th at the Flint Hills League mid-season classic there, 35-31. They were defeated by McLeod in the ball game last Friday night, 39-24. Throughout most of the season for West Franklin, it has been about scoring the basketball. They do a good job defensively. They don't try and get out and run it too much and get themselves down very much. They do a good job defensively, but it's really been more about trying to put the ball in the hole is where West Franklin has struggled throughout the season. But defensively have done a nice job, barely giving up just under 40 points a ball game, but having trouble putting the ball in the hole, and that has led to this 2-10 record. But victory here not too long ago, back on the 19th against Central Heights, and lost last week to McLeod to kind of split their last two ball games. Look to get their things righted here this evening against Waverly as they face off against the Lady Bulldogs. We're going to take our first time out. We're going to send it back to the studio. You're listening to the Superstand's Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Superstan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Superstand's Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstand be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463. It's the home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. Happy Kansas Day as we celebrate 158 years of statehood, where seldom is heard a discouraging word and the skies are not cloudy all day. For 70 years, KOFO has been your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. That's almost half as long as Kansas has been a state. As we celebrate another birthday for the state we call home, count on KOFO to keep helping you to the stars through difficulty. Happy Kansas Day from KOFO.
And welcome back, everybody, here to the Superstand's Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show. Again, Luke Queen here with you this evening, bringing the action here at Waverly High School, where West Franklin, 2-10 on the year, 2-7 in the Flint Hills League, has traveled down to Waverly to take on the Waverly Lady Bulldogs, who on the season come in at 11-2 overall. They're 6-2 in the Lyon County League. Having a wonderful season so far on the year. They have just those two losses on the season, both of them to Lyon County League rival Opie, who is always one of the top teams in the state at this level, at the 2A high school level. Opie defeated Waverly back on the 15th of January, 76-50, and then most recently it was Saturday in the Lyon County League tournament down at Emporia, 75-28. But other than that, Waverly unblemished on the season, have not lost another contest to a team outside of Hopi on the year. So having a good season, can definitely score the basketball throughout their wins, averaging well into the 60s, put some 70-point scores up on the board, and also defensively do a nice job limiting teams on a regular basis to scores in the mid-20s and even 30s. So expecting a highly contested matchup here. Both teams are defensive-minded. West Franklin does a very good job on this season of really limiting possession. They'll run through their offense and look for an open shot. It'll take, they'll take their time getting their shots, but and try and limit the possessions for the other team. Waverly, on the other hand, looks to score the basketball, gets out quick, putting a lot of points up on the board and taking advantage of a little bit of speed and athleticism. You can't average at the high school level in the 60s without creating some pressure, defensive turnovers, and really getting the ball up and down the floor. So Waverly definitely does that, averaging over 60 points a ball game and just giving up just over 30 points a contest. West Franklin, on the other hand, averaging in the low 30s offensively and just in mid 30s giving up points defensively. They do a nice job of really keeping teams within striking distance throughout most of their contests on the season. So we'll have to see which one if Franklin will be able to slow down the high-powered scoring attack of Waverly, or if the Lady Bulldogs will be able to get out on the run, create some turnovers with their pressure defense, and get out in transition and do what they do best, which is get the ball up and down the floor and get the ball into the basket and really create some havoc on the defensive end. Again, it is West Franklin at 2-10 overall on the season, 2-7 in the Flint Hills League, taking on Waverly, 11-2 overall and 6-2 in the Lyon County League. We expect a good matchup here between these two ball clubs tonight. We're going to take another quick timeout, send it back to the studio. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Superstands Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Superstands Cleaning Service.
Your business is ready to thrive this spring. Your products are ready, your customer service in place. But how do you reach the masses? Be a vendor at the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo, March 2nd and 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. And share your story with hundreds of visitors face to face. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@KOFO.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. The perfect event to sell spring. The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo. Don't miss out.
And welcome back here to the Superstands Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show. Luke Queen bringing you the game of the week here this evening. I am at Waverly High School, where the Lady Falcons have traveled here to face off against the 11-2 Waverly Lady Bulldogs here in this non-conference ball game here this evening. Lady Falcons in the Flint Hills League and Waverly in the Lyon County League. In league play so far on the season, Waverly 6-2, 2-7 for the Lady Falcons. They have loses their last time out. They were defeated by McLeod 39-24. The game prior to that, they defeated Central Heights 35-31. Both victories on the season for the Lady Falcons have come against the Lady Vikings. Back on December the 17th, defeated the Lady Vikings by a score of 30-26, and then 35-31 back on the 19th of January to get their 2 victories on the season. Really, it has been all about just the difficulties that they've had with scoring the basketball. Most games are just averaging, in the 20s and into the 30s. Defensively, on the other hand, have done a nice job with just a couple exceptions against bigger ball clubs. Has been where they've given up bigger scores, but for the most part have kept their opponents scoring in the low 40s. So, expect that is what Coach Einspar's game plan is coming into tonight, is to slow down this high-powered Waverly offense that scores into the 60s with regularity, topping 70 quite often so far on this season. But and they do a great job defensively as well. I know that Coach Piper for Waverly really stresses on the defensive end, creating turnovers and getting out into transition. Just a couple times so far on this season has Waverly really given up many points. I mean, besides those games against Olpe, the 2 losses on their schedule, they've held majority of their opponents in the 20s and 30s as they've run away with quite a few victories here on the season. That's how you get yourself out to that 11-2 record, 6-2 with just 2 losses on the season, both coming to Lyon County League rival, the Olpe. West Franklin, again, 2-11 on the season, 2-7 in Flint Hills League play, with both of their victories coming over Franklin County rival Central Heights. Look to really slow down Waverly here this evening and see if they can keep it close as they look to pick up victory number 3 on the season. Again, we're getting into late January, so a lot of these contests will be huge in coming up with seedings as they head towards postseason play. Waverly doing a great job of setting themselves up towards the top of what their sub-state will be, 11-2 overall, and victories here for West Franklin would do nothing but improve their chances of getting a better seed. But 2-11 right now, they look to get the victory here on the road this evening. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Lady Falcons pregame show. We're going to take a timeout, send it back to the studio. We'll be back for a little bit more pregame. You're listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience Experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast. Heard exclusively online at KOFO.com. Tonight, the West Franklin Falcons host the Wellsville Eagles. This KOFO Game of the Week is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Sutton's Jewelry, and by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission. This Game of the Week football broadcast is also being brought to you by Constantino's Price Chopper, Kramer Pharmacy, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, Agmark LLC, Remax Connections Agent Neva Smith, and by Wellsville Retirement Community, Whalen Auto, City of Wellsville, Layton Real Estate, Midwest Auto Center, and Bob Allen Ford. Now let's return to the field and join Luke Queen for this KOFO Game of the Week.
And welcome back, everybody. This is Luke Queen at Waverly High School here this evening, where the West Franklin Lady Falcons, the Falcons have traveled down to face off against the Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs here in this cross-league ride matchup here this evening. First game of the evening will be the ladies 11-2 are Waverly on the season, 6-2 overall in the Lyon County League. Their two losses are just to Opie, both of them on the season, and West Franklin 2-11 and 2-6 in Flint Hills League play. Starting lineup just been announced. The coaches are going through their final instructions here for both of these two teams. Starting lineup for Waverly, 5'8" senior, number 0, Lily McWilliams. She's joined by a 5'10" sophomore, Sarah McWilliams. Number 4, 5'5" junior, Megan Foster. Number 21, a 5'6" junior, Lainey Patterson. And number 24, 5'7" senior, Sierra Kellerman. Lily Judd, Madison Schotten, Brooke Flory, Nevaeh Scott, and Allison Swank, the starters for West Franklin. Falcons controlled the tip. Offensively put up a shot, knocked out of bounds, stays with it. West Franklin. Lady Falcons get the ball in, try to get it inside, looking for Swank. Pass knocked away there And back come the Bulldogs the other direction. Foster with it. Give it off to McWilliams. That's Laney McWilliams on the left side. Shot from the corner going up there from Foster, and the rebound taken down by Via Scott for West Franklin. Lily Judd going to run the point for the Lady Falcons. Going to give it to Madison Schotten. Lady Falcons will work the ball around the top of the key. Judd on the right side kicks it over to Swank. Swank, 15-footer on the way. It is up, and it is good, and the Lady Falcons take the 2-0 lead. Little 3-2 zone here out early for West Franklin. Waverly trying to set up the offense against it. They get it into the middle, and it is number one, Sarah McWilliams, with about a 15-foot jump shot of her own, and we're tied up at 2. Little pressure. Judd able to break it. She'll go to the rack. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. First foul will go against the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to go against Lily McWilliams, her first. First team foul. Judd's first free throw is up, and it is good. Judd toes the line for the second. A little bit long. Rebound pulled down there by Lainey Patterson. And Waverly will bring it back the other way. 3-2 our score. A minute and a half gone by. Three-pointer on the way. Up and no good. Rimming off there. Battle for the rebound. Brought down by Waverly. Shot goes up. Madison Schotten able to get a piece of that. She'll pull away the rebound after the block shot. Judd brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Schotten. Schotten inside. Brooke Flory up off the glass. Shot is up, and it is good. 5-2. Falcons with the lead. They're really trying to get the ball inside to pass along the baseline. A little bit errant there. Out of bounds. Turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Falcons. This will give Waverly an opportunity. They're going to set up their full court pressure defense. Ball gets into Lily Judd. Judd double teamed in the backcourt. She's going to try and bring it across. She'll break the press. Get off over to Madison Schotten. Schotten looked to get it down low quickly, but shuffled her feet and did not make the pass. She'll be called for the traveling violation. That'll turn it back over to Waverly. Foster with it in the corner, gets it off to Laney McWilliams. Going to give it out top there to Kellerman. Kellerman into the corner. Foster driving baseline, goes up underneath. Before she was able to get the shot up, she stepped out along the baseline on the drive, so it'll turn it back over to West Franklin yet again. Judd brings it across the timeline. Little bump from behind. That'll be against Waverly. Foul's going to go this time on number one. That's going to go against Sarah McWilliams. First foul of the evening on Sarah McWilliams. Second team foul. Ball gets into Scott. She's going to drive to the right side. Shot up off the glass a little bit too strong. Brought down by Waverly. Back the other way come the Lady Bulldogs. Down underneath. Shot goes up there. Taken by Patterson. Shot is no good, but we've got a whistle and a foul. This is going to go against West Franklin. And it'll send Lainey Patterson to the free throw line. The foul is going to go against Madison Schotten. First personal foul on Schotten. First team foul. And the shot up by Patterson is good. 5-3 our score. 5:02 remaining here first quarter. Patterson's second free throw rims off. Rebound taken down there by Swank. Swank will bring it across the timeline. Moves it out towards the top of the key. Looking to her right now. Reverses. Going to find a cutting Madison Schotten, who dishes off to Brooke Flory. Shot up off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Schotten gives it off again. Flory this time from about 12. No good. Offensive rebound yet again for the Lady Falcons. Shot from Swank, no good, and now a run out here. Will be taken up. McWilliams' layup rolls off the front of the rim. Excuse me, that was Foster. Off the front of the rim, no good. And the battle for the loose ball rebound, and we've got a tie-up, and the ball will stay here with Waverly. West Franklin, a couple decent looks in that last possession, just unable to get them to fall. And now we've got a timeout here called by Waverly. It's their first timeout, 30-second timeout, so we'll just stick here with them. We're 4:27 remaining here in the first quarter of action. West Franklin 5 and Waverly 3. West Franklin done a nice job of working the ball against the full court pressure of Waverly. Lily Judd has done a nice job of not running into the trap. She's come up close, and before the pressure gets to her, backs away and is able to change direction. So now we're back to action. Sarah McWilliams gets it in. She gets it into Kellerman. Back to McWilliams. Jumper in the lane is no good. But we've got a whistle and a foul, and that'll send McWilliams to the free throw line. See who that foul is against. First shot from McWilliams will rattle in. That foul was going to go against Allison Swank. It is her first. Second team foul. Williams' second free throw just off, and the rebound brought down by Swank. Get it over to Judd. Judd quickly the other way. Pass deflected, but Madison shot and runs it down out top. Over to Nevaeh Scott. Scott to Judd. Over to Schotten in the corner. Schotten trying to get the ball inside. Now we'll bring it back out, and West Franklin will swing it around the top of the key. Swank, top of the key. Over to Judd along the right side. Madison Schotten again. Schotten, 15-footer from the right elbow, just a little bit too strong. Rebound brought down by Foster for Waverly. Other way go the Bulldogs, and a little bit too strong on the lead pass there from Foster. She was trying to get it to Kellerman, but it was just a little bit too far out in front of her, and Kellerman unable to run it down. Kaylin Vokes will check into the ball game for Waverly. She'll replace Kellerman. Again, West Franklin working it around the top of the key. Now trying to get it inside on the lob. Good help side defense there from Lily McWilliams. And the steal taken away by Waverly. Waverly, I think, slowed down quite a bit here in the first quarter by this 3-2 zone from West Franklin. Again, a timeout will be called here by Waverly, and this time a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:12 remaining here, first quarter. West Franklin 5, Waverly 4. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Pull up a chair to our table at the Brendan Iron and we'll take it from there. Real dinners with fresh salads, hearty entrees, and tasty sides. Follow it up with handmade desserts, and you'll know why our customers keep coming back to the Brendan Iron Bar and Grill, 6 short miles south of Ottawa off Highway 59.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Back to action here at Waverly. Waverly with possession, gets the ball inside to Patterson. She goes up for a shot on the block. Has it deflected, but a whistle and a foul is going to go against Brooke Flory for West Franklin. First personal foul on Flory. Third team foul on the Lady Falcons. First free throw going up for Lainey Patterson is good, and it ties the ball game at 5 apiece. Patterson's second, no good. Rebound Flory for West Franklin. Going to give it to Judd, but good defense there. Coming up by Boats as she got in. Judd unable to get the ball onto the ground. Boats forces a travel and turns it back over. Waverly will take over. 2:57 remaining first quarter, 5-5 our score. Waverly moving the ball around the right side. Foster drives baseline. Going to kick it out top. This is Lily McWilliams. Into the corner. Three-pointer from the left side is open for Foster. And Megan Foster hits her first three of the night, and it's 8-5 Waverly. West Franklin with it right side. Now swinging it around the top of the key. Trying to get it inside. Pass towards Flory was intercepted there by Foster. Foster the other way for Waverly. Now she'll slow it up as the Lady Bulldogs try to get their offense going. Again, Foster this time right side wide open. Kick it inside. Passes into Mitchell. Just checked into the ballgame. Her shot was blocked, and West Franklin comes away with it. Judd again working out top. Try to drive in. Finds Savea Scott. A little bit of trouble handling the ball and has it taken away by Waverly. Foster was trying to go up the sideline there for Waverly. Had the ball knocked away, but a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against West Franklin. That's Lena Walter, her first personal foul, and the fourth team foul of the evening on West Franklin. Foster with it in the corner for Waverly. Drives in, shot goes up. Off the glass, it is good, and a whistle and a foul against West Franklin. And that's going to send Foster to the free throw line looking for a three-point play. In that foul, this second one on Walter. She's got two. It's fifth team foul. Foster's free throw also good, extending the lead to 6, 11-5 Waverly. Bulldogs have dropped out of the full court pressure, picking up about a half-court man-to-man defense at this time. Allison Swank with it. She tries to drive into the block. She's bumped on the drive, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Waverly. Fowler quickly inbounds to Madison Schotten. Long jumper on the way. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Go out of bounds off of West Franklin. The foul on Waverly is on number 2, Olivia Mitchell. It's her first personal foul. And the third team foul on Lady Bulldogs. Lily McWilliams brings the ball across the court. 2-3 zone now coming out for West Franklin. Get the ball into Sarah McWilliams. Ball just a little bit too strong on the shot off the back rim. Schotten will bring the rebound down for the Lady Falcons. Swank driving left. Shot tries to go up. Lost control of it. And a battle for the rebound will go out of bounds off of Waverly. So West Franklin will maintain possession underneath their own basket here with 49.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Noticing that Allie Hutchison, the usual point guard for West Franklin, is on the bench in street clothes here this evening. Thus again hurt here recently, so tough loss when your usual starting point guard not on the floor. Lily Judd with it out top for West Franklin. She's going to drive to her right. Finds the lane, now kicks it off. Walter, jumper from the baseline, no good. Rebound, Flory. Shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound is off of West Franklin. And with just under 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1, Waverly will take the possession. Casey Houck checking into the ball game for West Franklin. And we've got an illegal screen here called on Waverly along the baseline. That'll turn it back over to West Franklin. Fourth team foul on Waverly. And the second team foul there, or second personal foul on Sarah McWilliams. Madison Schotten with it. We'll give it off to Lily Judd at the top of the key. Wes Franklin trying to move the ball around the perimeter. And Judd now with an open look from three out top. Comes up just a little bit too short. And quickly the other way as time expires. Shot is no good. We've reached the end of quarter number one. Waverly 11, West Franklin Lady Falcons 5. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games? Indoors? Not a good idea. But Superstan's cleaning service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstan be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Yeah, welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Getting ready for action here in the second quarter. This is Luke Weed at Waverly High School. Waverly leads West Franklin here in the girls' contest 11-5 as we open up play in the second quarter. Falcons with possession, working it around the top of the key. They're going to try to give it off to Lily Judd, who's unable to control the pass. Kind of a firm pass from a short distance, and an over and back violation against the Lady Falcons. Kellerman will bring the ball into the front court for Waverly. They swing it around the top of the key. Kellerman with it here along the right side. They're going to get the ball to Patterson at the block. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way from Kellerman, no good. Rebound, West Franklin. Again, Lily Judd will bring the ball across the timeline. Dribbling out top, being guarded there by Volz. Swank now with it along the left side. Kicks it over to Judd. Judd open for three on the way, and she'll get the roll. Lily Judd, first three of the contest for the Lady Falcons, and it cuts the lead in half to 11-8. Waverly swings the ball around. They've got Foster left side, three on the way, too strong, and off of Waverly out of bounds on the rebound attempt. It'll go back over to West Franklin. Full court pressure here. West Franklin able to get it inbounds. Lily Judd tried to dribble through the double team, had it knocked away, but Madison Schotten was there to pick it up. Now Schotten in trouble in the corner in the front court, and there's a whistle, and a 5-second count will be called. Schotten kind of got herself caught down in the corner and unable to find a teammate to get it to. Kellerman will bring it across. Skin over to Foster on the left side. Quickly, they get the ball into the middle, and it is Patterson's shot rolls off the left side of the rim. Rebound brought down by Brooke Flory for West Franklin. Judd gets it over to Swank along the left side. She's in trouble now. Tries to get it to Schotten. Foster steps in front. She'll dribble in all the way and take it in for the layup. And it timeout is called. Coach Einspar of West Franklin, 30-second timeout. So, again, we'll keep it right here. 13-8 our score, 6:03 remaining first half. Waverly with the 5-point advantage. 11-5 at the end of quarter number one. And so far here in the second quarter, West Franklin has a 3-point basket from Lily Judd. And the steal in the bucket there from Foster. Foster now 8 points on the evening, 8 of the 13 for the Lady Bulldogs. 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap going to be set up here by Waverly. Swank will get it in over to Schotten. Back to Swank. Going to dribble it in and try and float it over the top, looking for Judd. Pass intercepted there by Patterson. Quickly the other way. McWilliams going to pull up from three, and it is good. Three-point basket there from Lily McWilliams, and it's 16-8. Judd brings it across, trying to get it to Schotten. Pass deflected, out of bounds, off of Waverly. Nice job there by Patterson to come from her back position, get in front of that. She's unable to knock that out of bounds. Brooke Flory was standing wide open for West Franklin. Nevaeh Scout with it at the high post. Going to kick it off to Swank. Swank, jumper from the left side, no good. Rebound on the backside from Flory, and a whistle and a foul. This is going to go against Brooke Flory as she kind of gave it a little bit of a shove into the back. Second foul of the night on Flory, and it's a 16 foul, so Waverly will go into the 1-and-1 at the next whistle. The other way come Waverly, and a three-pointer on the way, this time from both, is good. Back-to-back three-point baskets, and now a steal in the backcourt. Kellerman, she's going to take it in. Unable to get the shot up, defended there by Swank, but Waverly able to get the offensive rebound. Back to Votes again for another three-point basket. Back-to-back threes there from Kaylin Votes, and lead is quickly ballooned to 14. It is 22-8. We've got a whistle and a foul here going against Kellerman for Waverly. She's putting some pressure there on Judd. First team foul on Kellerman. First personal foul, I should say. Now another interception, this time from McWilliams. Lily McWilliams going to the rack, and she'll be fouled as she takes it up strong. Foul's going to go against Allison Swank for West Franklin. 7th team foul. Second personal foul on Swank. Lily McWilliams at the free throw line, and the first shot is up and good. So just a 6-point lead at the end of quarter number one, and Waverly has really come out fast here in the first 3.5 minutes of quarter number two. The second shot from Lily McWilliams on the free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds off of Waverly. West Franklin again breaks the press this time, gets the ball over to Scott. She'll try to get it back out top to Swank. Swank fumbled it momentarily, able to get the recovery there. Tries to get it over to Walter, pass deflected and taken away by Patterson. Waverly back the other way. Kellerman with it right side, out top to Foster. Back over to Kellerman. Three-pointer on the way, just a little bit too strong. And there is Lily McWilliams on the backside, the offensive rebound and the stick back. 25-8 our score. Quickly, press is broken. Scott breaking it down there as she ripped it through, went to the basket. It was a foul called on Waverly. It is their sixth team foul. Foul is going to go against Lainey Patterson. It is her first. West Franklin underneath their own basket, gets the ball in out top to Lily Judd. Judd over to Swank along the left side. Now to Walter. Walter gets it over to Judd. Almost intercepted there. West Franklin able to maintain. Walter gets it in the left side. Jumper up, no good. Long rebound brought down there by Flory. Quickly around the top of the key, Swank able to get the jumper up. Rebound, Scott. Scott's putback attempt, no good. And a run out the other direction for Waverly. Number 14, Kaylin Votes out in front of everybody. She goes up, gets fouled hard as she was trying to make that layup. Shot was no good. Foul is going to go against Allison Swank. That's going to be her third personal foul 3:19 remaining here in the first half. 25-8, Waverly with the lead. Boats free throw rattles off to the left side, no good. Madison Schotten. Casey Houck will check back in for West Franklin. Second free throw attempt coming up here for Votes. And it is up. This one is good. Votes her 7th point of the evening. 26-8. This 1-3-1 kind of three-quarter court pressure here in this second quarter has just been difficult for West Franklin. Ball was on the floor, and a whistle and a foul going to go against Waverly. And it's going to be on number 24. That's on Kellerman. Second personal foul there for Sierra Kellerman. And that's going to send Madison Schotten to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Schotten toes the stripe for the first. It's off. And the rebound brought down by Lily McWilliams. Gives it up to Foster along the right side. Waverly will now bring it out to the top, work it around the top of the key. Foster to Boats. Boats looks to get it inside Patterson, kicks it back out to McWilliams. Lily McWilliams jumper up off the glass, no good. Rebound down there by Houck. Her outlet pass was intercepted. And the other way comes Waverly. Shot going up there. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against J.C. Houck for West Franklin. To call the foul on the floor, it's going to send Patterson to the free throw line. Patterson shooting a 1-1, and the first one is up, and it is good. Third point of the night for Patterson. 27-8 is the score. Patterson toes the stripe for the second. Shot is up. This one is also good. And the lead has been extended to 20. Just a 6-point game at the end of the first quarter. Ballooned up to 20 here in just over 5 minutes. Lily Judd able to get a 3-point shot on the way, but unable to knock it down. Ball goes out of bounds, and we'll go back over to Waverly. Lady Bulldogs 28, Lady Falcons 8. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Boats in the corner, tries to get the ball inside. Able to do so, getting it into Mitchell. Mitchell's pass knocked away. And now ball stolen away from Judd as she was trying to beat the pressure. Knocked away from her and recovered in the backcourt. Over and back violation called against Waverly. Give the ball back to West Franklin at midcourt. Judd over to Schotten along the right side. West Franklin swings it around the top of the key. Madison Schotten gets it at the elbow. Going to get it inside to Flory. Able to do so. Kicks it out there. Houck. Jumper on the way. No good. Waverly quickly looking to go the other way. Foster get it to Patterson. He's going to kick it back out. Find Foster out at the top of the key. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Schotten brought down the rebound, but good hustle there by Boats to steal it from behind and get Waverly another possession here. Mitchell driving into the lane. She started to pick up her dribble and then was putting it back down. Will be called for the illegal dribble. With 1:33 remaining here in the first half, turns the ball back over to the Lady Falcons. Judd tries a long pass looking for Walters, taken away from her by Foster for Waverly on the backside. So Waverly again will go on the offensive attack. Boats has her feet set in the corner. Three-pointer just a little bit strong. Rebound brought down there by Houck. Gets it off over to Lily Judd. Quickly the other way comes West Franklin. Brooke Flory with it along the right side. That's Madison Schotten. Free throw line jumper just a little bit too strong. Mitchell brings down the rebound for Waverly. Lady Bulldogs in working against this 3-2 zone of West Franklin. Ball to the corner. Boats going to try to get it inside. Pass deflected, but Mitchell, the right place at the right time for the Lady Bulldogs, and she'll knock home the 4-footer. It's 30-8, 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lily Judd with it. Pass intended for Schotten. Picked off there by Lily McWilliams. She's going the other way. Give it to Kaylin Boats. Boats. Little runner is up, and it is good. 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lily Judd into the corner, picks up the dribble, finds Schotten. Schotten kicks it back out to Judd. Judd's shot on the way, no good. Flory gets the rebound, no good. Shot with 2 seconds remaining, and before the ball can be passed down to the other end of the floor, we have reached the end of the first half with Waverly in front 32-8 over West Franklin. We're going to send it back to the studio and take a timeout. You're listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years. Ready for something different for dinner? Try the Brendan Iron. Order up a real ribeye steak, smoked pork chops, or a hearty hamburger steak. We've got macaroni and cheese for the kids. Family-friendly service with a familiar smile. The Brendan Iron Bar and Grill in Princeton, off Highway 59.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
The calendar says what you've known for some time now. It's winter. At CarStar, we'll be sure your car and your coverage are ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Yeah, welcome back here to halftime at Waverly High School. This is Luke Queen bringing you the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. At halftime of the ladies contest, the West Franklin Falcons trail the Lady Bulldogs of Waverly High School by a score of 32-8. Big second quarter there for Waverly as they put 21 points on the board there in the second quarter and really spread this lead out. It was a 6-point game at the end of quarter number 1. It was just 11-5, Waverly on top at the end of 1. But the 21-3 run there for the second quarter has really kind of built this lead for Waverly and looking to extend on it in the second half. It is a 24-point cushion for the Lady Bulldogs when we get started in the second half. Leading scorers is just a few scores for West Franklin. Again, they're playing without starting point guard Allie Hutchison this evening, out with injury. She's in street clothes on the night. But 4 points for Lily Judd, 2 points for Allison Swank, and 2 points for Brooke Flory. For Waverly, they are led by Kaylin Votes off the bench. She's got 9, all there in that second quarter, including 2 threes on back-to-back possessions for Votes. 8 points for Megan Foster, 6 points for Lily McWilliams, 4 points for Lainey Patterson, and 2 points for Olivia Mitchell. So it has been, that second quarter was definitely all Waverly as they outscored West Franklin by 18, 21-3 in that second quarter. Take a 6-point lead and spread it out here to 24 at the half, 32-8. Waverly leading over West Franklin. We're going to take a timeout, send you back to the studio. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week in KOFO.com.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
And welcome back here to halftime of the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you at Waverly High School, where at halftime it is the Waverly Lady Bulldogs leading over the West Franklin Lady Falcons by a score of 32-8. And it was just 11-5 at the end of quarter number one. West Franklin has done a nice job against the full court pressure from Waverly and keeping themselves in the ball game, just trailing by 6. But the second quarter, Waverly adjusted into a 1-3-1 kind of three-quarter court trapping press, and it really created a lot of turnovers and runouts for the Lady Bulldogs, who also did a nice job hitting the offensive glass and really getting themselves into a good offensive rhythm there as they outscored West Franklin 21-3 in the second quarter to get this 24-point halftime lead, 32-8. Again, leading scorers for West Franklin, they're led by Lily Judd, who is playing the point guard here this evening. The 5'10" freshman is playing the point as usual point guard for West Franklin. Allie Hutchison is sidelined with an injury here this evening. Judd leading the way with 4 points, 2 points apiece for Allison Swank and Brooke Flory. Those are the scorers for West Franklin. Coming off the bench to lead the way for Waverly is Kaylin Votes with 9, including 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. Megan Foster with 8 and Lily McWilliams with 6. Those are the 3 leaders for Waverly, who are leading here at the half by a score of 32-8. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back to bring you second half action from here at Waverly. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And welcome back. We're getting underway here in the second half. Waverly leading over West Franklin 32-8. Lady Bulldogs in possession here to open up half number 2. Lily McWilliams with it out top. And give it off over to Megan Foster. Foster driving into the middle of the lane. A little jumper there from about 8 feet. Rattles off. Madison Schotten will bring down the rebound for West Franklin. Lady Falcons bring it across the timeline. Swank in the middle of the lane. Jumper just a little bit short. No good. Rebound brought down there by good. And on the offensive rebound attempt, Flory going to be called for a push. And she went through the back. Foster now over to Kellerman. Three-pointer on the way from the right wing, no good. Loose ball on the rebound, unable to be controlled there by foul on Flory was her third personal foul, so she joins Allison Swank with 3. Walter will check into the ballgame. She'll take over for Flory. Waverly gets the ball in out top to Lily McWilliams. Waverly going to work the ball around the top of the key. Going to find Foster in the corner. Going to drive in. Defense there by Schotten. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to go against Madison Schotten. Be called on the drive there by Foster, actually, when she was getting ready to take off, go up for the shot. Second foul of the night on Schotten. First free throw from Foster, just a little bit strong into the left. No good. Second team foul of the half on West Franklin. This shot from Foster will roll in. That opens the scoring of the second half, as it is now 33-8. In that 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap coming from Waverly. And the pass is deflected, taken away. McWilliams on the drive. Shot goes up. It is good. Nice drive there after the steal from McWilliams. Judd brings it across the timeline. And she'll turn it over there. Picked up by Kellerman. I think Lily Judd thought she had traveled on there, but there was no whistle. And Kellerman in the right place to pick it up and get the offense going for Waverly. Got a whistle and an illegal screen set here by Patterson of Waverly. We'll give the ball back over to the Lady Falcons. Patterson just didn't get her feet set quite quickly enough there to set that screen. And now Swank gets that pressure, shuffled her feet. We'll turn the ball back over to Waverly. A couple of turnovers here quickly by both teams. We open up the second half. 6 minutes remaining, third quarter, 35-8 the score. McWilliams baseline drives. Her shot goes up. She's bumped on the shot. She'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Foul again on Madison Schotten, her third personal foul, third team foul of the half. Williams' first free throw is no good as it rolls off. Sarah McWilliams here going to get her fourth point of the evening. Second shot, this one is good. Extends the lead to 28. Swank, trouble in the backcourt. She'll try and dribble it across the timeline, able to beat the 10-second call. Now she finds Nevaeh Scott open underneath the basket, and Scott puts it in, her first points of the evening, 36-10. Now pass intercepted, taken away by Nevaeh. Going the other way. Shot is no good, but she took a bump on the attempt, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. I was going to go against Sierra Kellerman. Third personal foul on Kellerman. Second team foul by the Lady Bulldogs here in the second half. Scott, first free throw. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She's got all 3 points here in the third quarter so far for West Franklin. Scott dribbling at the line. Now the shot is up, and it is also good. Quickly the other way come the Bulldogs. Lily McWilliams will bring it across the timeline. And then that 3-2 zone again. Looks to get the ball inside for Patterson, and we've got a whistle. A little bit of a push on the backside. It's going to go against Walter. Lena Walter, her third personal foul as well. Fourth team foul on West Franklin. The ball get into Patterson on the block. Fumbled it, able to get it out to Votes. Now Waverly will reset their offense out top. This time West Franklin is sagged down into a 2-3 out of the 3-2. Foster try to drive baseline. And there's going to be a whistle and a blocking foul. This one is also going to go against Walter. Walter picks up her fourth personal foul. Brooke Flory will check back into the ballgame quickly. So Walter with 4, 3 apiece for Schotten, Swank, and Flory. Quickly into the corner. Foster three-pointer on the way, no good. Swank will bring down the rebound for West Franklin. Bring it across the timeline, dribbling out top. Now kicks it over to Lily Judd. Open three-pointer, no good. And the ball on the floor, rebounded there by West Franklin. Swank driving into the middle of the lane. Shot goes up, no good. But a whistle and a foul will send Allison Swank to the free throw line for West Franklin. Foul's going to go against number 21. That is Lainey Patterson, third personal foul and the third team foul of the half. Swank free throw is up, and it is good. Hope checks back into the ballgame. She'll replace Schotten. Swank toes the line for the second. And the shot is up, and it is also good. 36-14, 4.5 minutes remaining here, third quarter. 3-2 zone again out top by West Franklin. Ball get into the high post. Mitchell, little 12-footer from Olivia Mitchell, her second basket of the night, and the lead back up to 24. Quickly, West Franklin the other way. Nevaeh Scott, tough little turnaround jumper in the lane is good. Nice move there from Scott. Foster driving through the teeth of the West Franklin defense. Shot is no good. Brooke Flory gets the rebound. Lily Judd brings it across. She's looking for Flory. Pass intercepted there. And Foster the other way. And Swank tried to reach in from behind to poke it away and got a piece of Foster. She'll be called for the foul. And Swank, her fourth personal foul. It's a 16 foul of the second half. Madison Schotten will check back in. She'll replace Swank. Now two people with 4 personal fouls here with 3:40 remaining in the third period for the Lady Falcons. Shot, nice job to step in front of the entry pass into the block. She'll bring it across half court for the Lady Falcons. Give it off over to Lily Judd. Bring it around the top of the key, going inside looking for Scott. Pass deflected and knocked to the ground. We're going to have a tie-up situation here. The ball will stay with West Franklin on the alternate possession. Lady Falcons have the ball underneath their own basket. Get it in quickly. Flory, 12-footer on the way, just a little bit too strong. Foster will bring the rebound down for Waverly. Get off the Votes. Reaches zone again. Ball to the high post. Trouble there for McWilliams. She's just going to force one up. Shot found the rim, but no good. Shot will bring the rebound down. It was a really tough shot put up there by Sarah McWilliams. Judd, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Vea Scott, no good on the stick-back attempt. And the rebound this time brought down by McWilliams. Sarah McWilliams drilling into the front court. Gives it off to Foster. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds, this time off of Waverly. And a timeout called here by Waverly, and it's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take this one with them. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
It's the home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. Happy Kansas Day, as we celebrate 158 years of statehood, where seldom is heard a discouraging word and the skies are not cloudy all day. For 70 years, KOFO has been your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. That's almost half as long as Kansas has been a state. As we celebrate another birthday for the state we call home, count on KOFO to keep helping you to the stars through difficulty. Happy Kansas Day from KOFO.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you at Waverly High School. 2:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Waverly 38, West Franklin 16. It was 32-8 at the half. Waverly with the lead. West Franklin has done a better job here in the third quarter of getting into their offense and putting the ball in the hole. Now a half-court trap defense set up here by Waverly. Pass intended there towards the corner for shot and deflected, knocked out of bounds by Waverly. It'll stay here with West Franklin. Madison Shotton will get it in. She'll trigger into Lily Judd. Judd will dribble to the left wing. Now swing it back around. Shotton three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. First three-point basket and first bucket of the night for Madison Shotton. That's the lead to 19. 38-19 with just 2:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Waverly gets it inside looking for McWilliams. That's deflected. Mitchell able to recover. Kicks it back out again. They're going inside. Sarah McWilliams, turnaround left-handed jumper, no good. And Judd will take the rebound away for West Franklin. Judd will bring it across the timeline. Kicks it over to Hauk along the left side. Tried to force it into Flory, had it knocked away. McWilliams the other way with it, gives it off to Kaylin Votes, and Votes gets it up and in. She's into double figures now with 11. The lead goes 40-19. Ball knocked away, and we'll roll out. Leave it go off of Kaylin Votes as she pokes it away from Lily Judd. West Franklin will maintain possession. Judd gets it over to Madison Shotton along the right side. Shotton will drive baseline, shut off, gets it out to Hoke. Hoke finds Judd. Jumper from the free throw line is up, and it is good. First basket of the second half for Lily Judd, 40-21. Waverly with the advantage. Lady Bulldogs working against that 2-3 zone. McWilliams drives to her right. She'll go up for the shot. A whistle and a foul will be called against West Franklin. It's going to go against Flory and her fourth personal foul. Now three different players for West Franklin with 4. Sarah McWilliams' first free throw is up, and it is good. for West Franklin. Lena Walter will check back into the ball game. She'll replace Flory. And Sarah McWilliams' second free throw is also good. This is the lead back to 21. Judd trying to get it over to Schotten, a little bit too strong with the pass and out of bounds. Turns it back over with 60 seconds remaining here in the third period. Kaylin Boats will bring the ball across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. It over to Lily McWilliams, to the corner to Foster, quickly inside to Mitchell. Mitchell shot up off the glass is good. Good little set play there. Lily Judd into the front court and driving along the left side, a whistle and a blocking foul. This is going to go against Sarah McWilliams of Waverly. Third personal foul of the night on McWilliams. Fourth team foul here of the second half. West Franklin gets the ball into the high post. Now down to the low post for Walter. Knocked away there. Tried to be safe. Goes over the backcourt, into the backcourt. Run down there by Votes. Votes gives it off to Lily McWilliams. McWilliams on the drive. Shot goes up and in, and a whistle and a foul, as she'll go to the free throw line with 27.5 seconds remaining here in the third. Looking for the three-point play. That foul is going to go against Nevaeh Scott. That is her first personal foul. 8th team foul. And McWilliams finishes off the three-point play, sending the lead to 26, 47 to 21. Judd across the timeline. Gives it over to Madison Schotten. Schotten to House. Back to Schotten. Now to Judd along the right wing. West Franklin works the ball around the top of the key. Madison Schotten with it right wing. She tries to give it back to Lily Judd. Taken away there by Kaylin Boats. Boats into the middle of the lane. Jumper there, no good. Rebound by House. And that'll end the third quarter. We've reached the end of the three here at Waverly. Lady Bulldogs 47, Lady Falcons 21. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Better Horses Radio. Sunday afternoons at 4 on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Play words with listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, and once you have figured out what that word is, call in and win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time, Kansas State Bank, and Brendan Iron Bar and Grill.
The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo is coming March 2nd and 3rd, and booth space is filling up fast. Be a vendor at this year's show and promote your business to hundreds of potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the ORC Goppert Building March 2nd and 3rd. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@KOFO.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. Get your customers ready for spring with the biggest event of the season, the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo from KOFO.
We're back here at Waverly High School. Luke Queen with the high school game of the week. Heading to the fourth quarter, Waverly 47 and West Franklin 21 here in the girls contest. Third quarter, Waverly outscored West Franklin by 15 to 13. Better job there in the third from the Lady Falcons of breaking the press and getting into some open looks. Waverly with possession here to open the fourth quarter. Go over the top looking for Olivia Mitchell, and we've got a foul not away from the ball. They're actually on a screen there set by Waverly. Bonnie Romig checked into the ball game, her first. Quickly the other way, J.C. House. Jumper from the left side, no good. Rebound Patterson for Waverly. Kellerman will bring it across, give it over to Patterson along the left side. Now Waverly will work the ball around the top of the key. 2-3 zone here for West Franklin. Patterson, jumper left side, in and out, just no good. Hauk with the rebound. She'll give it off to Lily Judd. Judd dribbles along the left side. West Franklin is going to get into their offensive set. Judd dribbling there, kicks it over right side to Hauk. Hauk back to Judd. Between the circles. Now she's going to drive into the lane to her left. Going to kick it off to Madison Schotten. Schotten dribbling around the top of the key. Looks to get it inside to Walter. No good on the pass. Deflected there by Waverly, and it'll go out of bounds. Staying here with West Franklin. 6:48 remaining in the ballgame. 47-21 our score. Waverly with the lead. Hauk gets it into Schotten. 15-footer on the way. Rattles home. Shot there from Madison Schotten, her 5th point of the night. Waverly quickly the other way. Patterson with it. Out top to Kellerman. Back to Patterson. 15-footer from the left wing on the way is good. Delaney Patterson, that is her 6th point of the evening. And extends the lead back to 26 at 49-23. Madison Schotten dribbles into the corner, now kicks it out. Lily Judd, 15-footer on the way, just a little bit short. And Scott attempting to save it for West Franklin, but it goes out of bounds. And the ball will be returned over to Waverly with 6 minutes remaining here in the contest. Waverly brings the ball across half court. And they're going to swing it around the top of the key. Patterson left side. Back out top to Kellerman. To Mitchell at the high post. He'll put up about a 12-footer off the glass, no good. Nevaeh Scott with the rebound for West Franklin. Swank back into the ballgame for the Lady Falcons. Bring it across, give it over to Judd. Judd's pass intended for shot and deflected and taken away by Patterson. Patterson tries to dump it off there for Chloe Meehan, but the pass deflected out of bounds. Stay here with Waverly. Quickly, Meehan takes a jumper from about 13 feet. No good on the shot. Rebound for Flory for West Franklin. Lady Falcons into their offensive set. Judd tries to get it in, looking for Scott. Deflected there and taken away again by Waverly. Meehan brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Kellerman. Kellerman to Patterson, back to Mitchell. Mitchell's shot there, blocked by Schotten and taken away by West Franklin. Coach Einspar calling out the offensive set he wants his team to run. They're going to get the ball to Madison Schotten at the top of the key. Schotten will dribble over right side. Nevaeh Scott with it. Scott went up, left her feet on the pump fake, and she'll be called for the traveling violation. 4:38 remaining here in regulation, 49-23. McWilliams on the drive. She's going in. Madison Schotten steps in, and she'll take the charge there as Sarah McWilliams trying to drive to the basket. She's going a little bit too strong, and Schotten at established position. Took it right square in the chest, went to the floor, and got the call. Schotten with it along the right side, looking to try and get it into Flory. That's a little bit too tall. Flory unable to handle it. The ball down on the floor. And a battle for it. And an alternate possession will keep it here with West Franklin. Alice Swank to throw it in for the Lady Falcons underneath their own basket. Gets it into Nevaeh Scott. Scott will give it out to Lily Judd. Madison Schotten. Right side. Picks up her dribble. Tried to throw it out to Scott. But Scott was cutting to the basket, so the pass went into the backcourt. Lily Judd ran it down. Over and back violation on West Franklin. 4:01 remaining. We'll give the ball back to Waverly. Williams. Gets it over to Meehan. Back to McWilliams. Now she'll give it off to Kellerman. Patterson. Patterson along the left side tries to get it into McWilliams. Had to force that pass a little bit. Had it knocked away. West Franklin will come away with the steal. back into the offensive end. Give it over to Swank along the left side. And trying to get it inside, nothing there. He'll drive to the right. Now hand it off to Lily Judd. Judd, floater in the lane off the glass. Too strong. Rebound, Sarah McWilliams for Waverly. McWilliams puts it off to Kellerman, now to Patterson along the left side. Kellerman open for three from the top of the key is up, and it is good. First basket of the night there for Kellerman. Her first three, and it's now 52-23. Judd dribbling out top. Picks up her dribble. Now we'll give it off to Swank. Swank looks to get it inside to Flory. Nothing there, and a whistle and a timeout called here by West Franklin. We're going to keep it right here during this timeout. 2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 52-23 is the score. Waverly with the advantage over West Franklin. Was just 11-5 at the end of one quarter of basketball, but a 21-3 run in the second quarter by Waverly spread the lead to 32-8 at the half. It was 47-21 at the end of three, and Waverly's added to it with a couple buckets here in the fourth quarter. Waverly currently leads in points here in the fourth quarter, 5-2 for the 52-23 lead. Spread it to 29 on the evening. Come back from the timeout. West Franklin will maintain possession here along the near side. Allison Swank going to trigger it in for the Lady Falcons. Gets it into Lily Judd. Judd into the corner. Lena Walter driving baseline. Floater in the lane is up, and it is good for Walter. Her first basket of the evening. 52-25. Waverly swings the ball around the top of the key. Shot goes up. Emery Miller just checked into the ball game for Waverly. Shot no good. Rebound down to West Franklin. Lady Falcons push the ball. Swank driving into the lane, and we've got a whistle and a foul going to go against first of the 1-and-1, a little bit too strong. Rebound taken down by Meehan. Quickly the other way to Miller. Miller dives in. Lena Walter did a nice job to slow her down. Ball kicked back out top. Meehan on a drive in the middle of the lane. Shot up off the glass is good. First points of the evening for Chloe Meehan. Whistle and a foul going to go against West Franklin. Haven't put the player that's being called for the foul. I believe it's going to be a go against Brooke Flory, and that's going to be her fifth personal foul. So she's going to foul out of the ball game with 2 points on the night for Flory. Shot and will check back into the ball game for her. 2:06 remaining here. 54-25. Chloe Meehan at the free throw line. Her free throw is up and rolls around the rim and in. Lead up to 30. 55-25. Madison Schotten. She's going to take a 15-foot contested jumper. No good. Rebound brought away and taken away there by Emery Miller. Miller gives it to Meehan. On the near side, Savannah Rangel, who just checked into the ball game. Now into the middle to Olivia Mitchell. Out to Rangel. Rangel, 15-footer on the way, no good. Nevaeh Scott brings down the rebound for West Franklin. Lady Falcons work it down. Lena Walter from the baseline. Shot is up, and it is good. And we've got a whistle and a timeout. And I believe this is just going to be for substitutions here for West Franklin. We're going to call a 30-second timeout. 1:25 remaining here in the contest. 55-27 is our score. Both teams
Darren
kind of
College,
empty their
a former
benches here with
NFL Super
25 remaining in the contest. Don't forget to stick around with us here as we will be bringing you the boys contest between these two schools after we conclude this one. Waverly will trigger it in the backcourt. Meehan will bring it across the timeline. Mitchell will get it at the elbow, take about a 12-foot jumper. Rebound, West Franklin. Lady Falcons get it across half court to House. Going to get it to Walter. Walter going to drive baseline, shut down there. Falcons will swing it around the top of the key. Houck again with it here. Gets it over to Michaela Leach, checked into the ball game. 50 seconds remaining. Houck with it out top. Has it knocked away by Mitchell. Houck in trouble. Gets it over to Lena Walter. Nice catch and drive by Walter. Unable to get the shot to fall. Leach with the rebound. Her shot has put up a block there. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball, it's going to go against. I believe this is going to be on Walter for West Franklin, and that's going to be her 5th personal foul. And time continues to tick here. 15 seconds remaining. Swank going to check back in for Walter. Sends Emery Miller to the free throw line. I'm not even sure she's going to get to shoot these free throws. She gets the first one off right before the horn, but we have reached the end of the ball game here in the girls' contest. The final score: Waverly 55 and West Franklin 27. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back to bring you the totals. You're listening to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. At the end of the girls' contest, it was Waverly sending their overall record to 12-2 on the season with the 55-27 victory over the West Franklin Lady Falcons. Leading scorers on the evening for Waverly, they were led by Kaylin Votes and Lily McWilliams. They each had 11 points apiece. 9 points for Megan Foster. 6 points apiece for Sarah McWilliams, Lainey Patterson, and Olivia Mitchell. And 3 points apiece for Sierra Kellerman and roster spot Chloe Meehan. For West Franklin, they were led by Lily Judd, who had 6. 5 points for Madison Schotten, 4 apiece for Lena Walter, Nevaeh Scott, and Allison Swank, and 2 points for Brooke Flory. But here this evening, it was Waverly over West Franklin Big, 55-27. Send it back to the studio, and we'll be back to bring you the boys contest, the pregame for the boys contest after this You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald. Also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Stiles Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Disbro, Sutton's Jewelry, and by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission. This Game of the Week football broadcast is also being brought to you by Constantino's Price Chopper, Kramer Pharmacy, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, Agmark LLC, Remax Connections Agent Neva Smith, and by Wellsville Retirement Community, Whalen Auto, City of Wellsville, Layton Real Estate, Midwest Auto Center, and Bob Allen Ford. For more information about our next Game of the Week football broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.